Recycle Books is located at the corner of Locust and Oak Street within the heart of the Denton Square. This establishment has been a Denton staple since 1983, featuring a vast book selection across several genres, an expansive CD and vinyl selection, as well as an impressive collection of various media focused on niche subjects. You could spend hours exploring, and you could still miss a section or two. Each of these sections is tended to by a member of the staff that takes a liking to the section, creating a lot of variety and personality within the store. Axel, one of the most devoted staff members of Recycled, tends to many sections on the basement floor. Let's go find him.
My apologies. Just give me one moment here. Sorry, got me in dreamland there. What can I do for you?
We were wondering if you could give us a little tour, a little show around your sections.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me one moment here.
What's up with the nature sounds?
Huh?
What's up with the sounds?
That's good. That's good. That's a good one. First off, none of these books here, pay no attention to these because they are not for sale yet. Would you mind going on a little journey with me?
Sounds good.
You got it. All right. Okay, let's. Welcome to the front of the store, okay? This is the most important section, right here. Now, this isn't officially a section, but if you stand right here, you can see the front counter. You can see the buy counter. And we buy everything in the store here at the buy counter, and then we sell it at the front counter. And so I like to think of things as an ecosystem or like a body, like I'm a part of something a little bit easier to envision than a business, okay? So the front of the store has the eyes, and right here there should be someone on counter and there should be someone at the buy counter at all times. And so if you care about the store, if you want to be in the store as I do, and kind of have your finger on the pulse, you stand right here and you see when the people who have things to sell come in and when there's someone who needs help up here. So this is my favorite section. So if you wouldn't mind going on this little journey with me, first I got to tell you I had a little dog. Of course, like everything else, she died. She used to sit right here, and while she was still alive, I made a little section in honor of her, so I'll take you to show you that if you wouldn't mind. I call Rosie's Corner, which is an homage to my dog, who used to work here at the store with me. She didn't work, she just sat there. She sat in a bag all day and raised everyone's morale. And I'm a big antique store guy, but since starting work at this store, I don't have to do that. The store feeds my compulsion. Enough stuff comes through here that I amassed some books, which I call them garbage when there's something that I like. That's a term of endearment. I collected a bunch of garbage, and then I started cutting some of these beautiful images out of this book that I really loved. I knew someone once who would do this, would cut images out of books and put them in frames, and I loved that. So I cut them out, I put them up here on these shelves, and I just started putting all this garbage in these, and it was lovely for a while. You can see the remnants of some of the stuff which extends into the windows, where I've put a lot of the stuff from my life that I've hoarded and now lives there. This all will change, of course. New things are popping up, like these beautiful pulp magazines, which do justice to the spirit of Rosie's Corner anyway, because they look great. I mean, look at them, they're beautiful. In any case, the most exciting part of this particular swath of Rosie's Corner at this time is the little local zine section, but will soon hold all manner of local zines, which I'm very excited to start soon. We've got a lot of good stuff in the barrel, so to speak. So this is the original Rosie's Corner space, and may it live on. Well, aside from the front counter, the back counter, and that little sweet spot where you can see the customers come in, the sections that I've actually been assigned as an associate are not too many, but they are many. I care about them all, even though I have not much background in most of them. I would have an interest in any section of the store that I had been assigned, because you just see stuff come through and you just start learning. These sections in particular I'm actually quite fond of, starting with the automotive section. It doesn't move very quickly, but when we get in really good automotive books, they seem to sell. Then I've got veterinary reference and other animal husbandry type things, which goes into farming and agriculture, which you'd think would be a bigger section, but we're not at Texas A&M, we're at UNT. So our music section probably looks like wherever Texas A&M is in terms of a used bookstore's agriculture section. But a lot of interesting stuff comes through, and anyone who cares to look in these sections might find something really cool. Pets is different though than animal husbandry, because you've got dogs and cats being the main two, and then you've got other little pets and birds and fishes and reptiles and terrariums and things. And across from that, I've got home keeping. There's an architecture section, there's an interior design section, but I've got all the Home Depot end of that, and woodworking, metalworking, not crafts, even though it's all craft. I've got anything having to do with something you think your grandpa would have books on in his little grandpa den. But if it's vintage, it may be out of date. In my mind, people will still want it because it doesn't go out of date in your heart in some cases, I guess. Probably the most exciting section that I help run is the beaded curtain, which is a section that Dale and I put a lot of love into and thought into, and I really like the way that it turned out. It's languishing a bit right now, but I want to put a lot of heart into fixing it up and not do it halfway. I've got lots of stuff developing down here. I've got a magazine stand from which I hope to sell oversized magazines like Saturday Evening Post and Life, which are of equal interest to people like me as a cultural artifact, as it is artists who are looking for images. I try and buy them on behalf of the store at a margin from which I can sell them to collage artists who aren't necessarily buying it for cultural relevance. They're buying it because it's got lots of gold in it. You know what I mean? Other magazines can fill this space up, and I hope to build another magazine stand to back it up, which will have comics that I'd like to get from distributors and do local comics and things like that to kind of offset my local zine stand up there. This table hopefully will it'll bloom into a collage station where I'll put books priced either on clearance or page by page for artists who want to cut individual pages out of them while I'm here at the store. In any case, this little room is my favorite because the sections are kind of just sleeping down here.